to East Dundee's regular board meeting dated Monday, July 19th, 2021. Catherine, will you take the roll?
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Andreessen?
Yes.
Trustee Coonsey?
Here.
Trustee Britton? Here. Trustee Saviano?
Yes.
Trustee Schreiber?
Here.
And President Lino?
Here. And if you'll rise to join in the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, so item number 4 takes us to public comment on agenda items only. Is there anybody who would like to address the board on an agenda item? Seeing none, we'll go to our consent agenda. And if I could have a motion for these items.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda, including items A, motion to approve the special village board meeting minutes dated July 12, 2021. And item B, motion to advise and consent to the village president's reappointment of Pam Pagola to the police pension board for a term expiring May 9th, 2023.
Okay, is there any discussion? Anybody? We have Pam in the audience. Who's the second?
Second.
Oh, I'm sorry, second. Thank you. We have Pam with us tonight. She's been a long time servant, if you will. We appreciate your continued service. Is there any other questions, discussion? All right.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Andreessen?
Yes.
Trustee Coonsey?
Yes.
Trustee Britton?
Yes.
Trustee Saviano?
Yes.
And Trustee Schreiber?
Yes. Wonderful. Great. Thank you, Pam.
Thanks,
All
again.
right. And when we go on to our agenda items, the first one is the Citizen Recognition Award. I think we'll turn this one over to Deputy Chief Stewart.
Happy to announce we're giving out a Citizen Recognition Award tonight to Zorn, a local businessman that helped out. I'll read it. Zorn, you want to come up? Zorn was able to get his family here, which we're very happy about. I'll tell you a little bit about Zorn. On June 11th, officers responded to a call of a single vehicle road accident on Route 72 near the Speedway gas station. Dispatch advised that the vehicle was traveling at a high rate of speed, lost control, and flipped numerous times. Eventually coming to rest. That was just to make sure I was paying attention. There's a Speedway parking lot between two gas pumps. Zorn witnessed a commotion and responded to the gas station but could not enter due to the entrance being blocked off for temporary fencing weighted down with heavy sandbags. Zorn assisted an officer by removing the fencing to allow responding fire trucks and ambulance to enter the lot and render aid to the trapped motorists. East Dundee Fire Department and Carpentersville Fire Department personnel had to extract the driver, who was subsequently transported to the hospital for his injuries and later charged with driving under the influence. Zorn is commended for his quick response, which allowed Fire Department personnel to enter the scene upon arrival without delay. You thought of another first, putting yourself in harm's way to help. Thank you on behalf of the East Dundee Police Department and the Village of East Dundee.
Well, I thank you very much.
I just wanted the door to kind of take the time. I'm just so happy his family could come. Come on over, you're the man of the hour. What did you bring here today, Zora?
My wife ended up showing up. He's supposed to be at baseball practice. They made it out early. My daughter happened to be driving around town.
Come on up, please.
This is my wife, Betty, my son Marco, and my daughter Marina. And
Should be very
there's
proud
one
of
at
that.
home.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. There's nobody in this town that wouldn't help.
That's true, that's true. Thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Great.
You too.
It was nice to meet you.
You too.
Okay, well, and that takes us to our next item, which is in the Dundee Township Depot Center. If I could have a motion.
So move to approve payments to Depot Dundee Township Visitor Center for weekday operations as proposed through, I guess that's what you're going to discuss now.
Yes.
And that's it.
I'll second.
All right, so the last
we had the one recently was basically the COVID thing kind of screwed everything up, but it went through the end of the year. Last year, actually we brought it back right around when I was doing the painting on the depot building itself, and it went right through to the end of the year. So, do we have any ideas as far as dates on this? Do we just take it to the end of the year, the end of the season, Bill? Maybe you can help us out with what's the normal season for you guys?
Well, season ends the last Saturday in October. That's the last day for the market. We remain open for November, but not through the week. We only open on Saturdays and Sundays, which we can cover.
Okay,
So really, we're only looking for the end of October for Monday through Friday.
okay, so we can go ahead and put, what, 10/31, or we want to do 11/1/2021?
Well, do you want it to start at the end of October or from now until the end of October?
From now until the end of October,
Thank you.
and that would be Monday through Friday. We've got Saturdays and Sundays covered.
So maybe we can get a little history on why the village started picking up paying you, Bill, instead of the township board paying you, because normally they were the ones that would.
Inside of the visitor center?
Yeah,
Basically, it was, well, first of all, we lost the entire season last year, which everyone lost in business. And the 2 years prior to that, it seemed to only want to rain on Saturday.
yes.
Unless it was wine down.
Right.
Yes, which isn't usually on a Saturday.
Right. Sorry.
And you know, some days, by 10 o'clock Saturday morning, it was beautiful, the sun was out, and we would get visitors that would come by, well, where's the market? The sun is out. But you get that morning rain from midnight until 6 or 7 in the morning, and the damage is done. The vendors don't show up to have their items given back, the customers don't show up, and that happened several weeks in a row, 2 years ago, and then occasionally 3 years ago. So our funds just dropped, and yet all during that time we were still doing our scholarship every year for a student in Dundee Township. We were still able to do that, and we might have been able to do it, not the scholarship, but we might have been able to do the funding for this year. But at the end of the season, our funds would be gone. So that's why we came to the village for assistance. And so far, this season, we've only had one bad week, one rain out where nobody showed up. But it's been pretty good.
So do you know, if things were to work out similar to previous years, you think you're building your coffers up so next year you're set up?
I think it would only take 1 year.
Yeah,
If
to
we
be able to
can-
fund
If
it.
we continue the schedule that we've had on a Saturday, it's been very good. We're making money again. And we need that to continue, as long as the weather people don't hear us and give us some rain outs on Saturdays. But we've had rain before, and if it's not too severe, people still show up. We still get some vendors. We get plant and produce vendors. They want it to rain.
So then, with this funding, that would allow you to staff the depot from 10 to 2 on weekdays?
Yes, and there is a possibility if we wanted to add an hour. I mean, I've heard talk of, can it go till 3 or later? Well, I wouldn't want too much later, but it could go from 10 to 3. So 5 hours a day instead of 4, with an additional amount
Yeah,
in the agreement. That would be very possible. And by doing that, we're open 7 days a week,
right.
which means I work 7 days a week, and that's not always comfortable, but I have backup.
I have people who have told me they will work for me on the days that I can't make it.
Or whatever.
And it won't be money lost, I'll pay them.
Right, okay.
And so that would come out of the money of the agreement from the village.
Do we open the depot during events? Or you-
What's that?
During events, it's the.
Or you during events?
Yes, and I've been working them, and that's volunteer. Motor Monday is going on now. We have volunteers working the depot inside. I've been here for the wind down Wednesdays, and I'll be here for the Thursdays as well. And that is volunteer.
Get a little background too, was it a year ago or a year prior, I think we decided just to have the police open up the bathroom entrance and have it unmanned, and we ended up with some vandalism into the building.
Well, we did.
So, this hopefully will prevent that.
Well, it was something that the village, they want the restrooms open, they want the building open, that's the whole purpose of it being there. And, but they had wanted someone to be in the lobby to sort of police it a little bit, because there was damage done, expensive damage done inside the restrooms. And with someone being there, that can be monitored a little bit. Now, I understand officers are unlocking the building in the morning, and then I believe locking it in the evening, which is a good plan, but through the week, nobody is there. And I've come in just to check on whether we get mail or phone calls or whatever, and the restrooms are not in good shape. It's not, nothing's broke, but there's paper scattered all over. And that was something that was not happening when the visitor center's manned.
All right, good.
So would there be consensus or appetite amongst other people on the board to increase it another hour during the week from 10 to 3, and then whatever that would end up costing?
An extra $10 an hour is whatever.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it if the board wants to do that, we just have to make sure that there's coverage available.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Available then.
We've discussed it with my volunteers, and I'm certainly willing to be there.
Okay, good. All right.
That would work.
You can just go ahead and amend the motion.
Okay, I will amend my motion to run this through October 31st at a rate of, I guess it would be $250 a week, because we're doing one extra hour, 10 hours a day, so $250 a week.
Normally what I would do is I would send an email to Ismail. And in the email, I would list the days that worked and the hours.
Oh, okay.
And what the total would be, and I would send that to him, and then
So are we gonna
Tuesday
call
or
this,
Wednesday, he'd have a check.
time and materials not to exceed $250 a week? Okay, 250.
You could just send it through Jennifer then, or
Yes.
Brandis or.
And so then also, if you can add to the amendment for the hours, the extension of hour
Yeah, 10 to 3.
as well.
From,
And
from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday.
and then
Who's the second?
I will second.
No,
I will amend my.
sorry, it's gonna be 10 to 4 then, right? Because it's on the agenda. it
No,
says
it would be 10 to 3.
5 It was supposed to be 10 to 2. It says 10 to 3.
The original was 10 to 2.
Yeah,
Oh, on Saturdays, not Saturdays, so,
that's the market.
my bad.
Okay, then.
I will amend the second.
Second, great. What? Any other discussion?
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Andreessen?
Yes.
Trustee Coonsey?
Yes.
Trustee Britton?
Yes.
Trustee Saviano?
Yes.
And Trustee Trombley?
Yes.
All right, and that takes us to our third agenda item.
May I give a big loud thank you? And also, I will open the depot tomorrow.
Thank you for the group too, but you it's a volunteer effort, but and it's a wonderful building, it really is, and it, offers a.
We have a great board of directors there at the visitor center.
Yeah.
We meet monthly, and every one of them is dedicated to the market. And we're always trying to improve, but we've discovered something that works. There's other markets in the area that come and go, and they try everything possible to fail with all kinds of rules and regulations and pricing. And we discovered our $20 booth fees, it works. And the vendors show up and we get customers being on Main Street, and the trail helps us a great deal. And we've become a family, so I thank you.
Thank you. Me too. Okay, so then that brings us to agenda item C. Could have a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve an ordinance amending the number of Class B4 liquor licenses, subject to new ownership.
I'll second.
Okay, this one is the mobile Circle K, right? Is there any background you have on this?
Sure.
It's changing.
This is actually not the mobile, but the Circle K, Route 25, so they're changing ownerships, and so when we change ownerships, basically it's revoking the license. Our code automatically reduces the number of license, so then we have to increase the number of licenses again. So for this new owner, they submitted their application, they completed their background, and so we don't foresee any issues. So it's the same exact operation, gas station would be for liquor license.
Okay, so this would go into effect once the transaction of the sale of the business and assets or whatever was completed.
Correct, yeah, we're basically reserving that license for businesses.
Okay. Is there any other discussion? I think we're good on this one. The application's been completed. Good. Okay.
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Andreessen?
Yes.
Trustee Coonsey?
Yes.
Trustee Burden?
Yes.
Trustee Saviano?
Yes.
And Trustee Trevor?
Yes.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so our next item is the warrants list. Financial reports, you've got that in your packet. Big number there. Go to our reports. I do not have anything, believe it or not. So I'm just going to, we'll go around the room and start with Trustee Britton.
No report.
Okay, Trustee Andreessen.
No report.
Trustee Mahoney.
No, I have something.
No report.
It's Motor Monday, so I'm looking forward to a short meeting tonight so we can get down and enjoy some beautiful cars. And also I wanted to thank and congratulate three of our local businesses? Yes, 3 of our local businesses for being named the best of their category in the Daily Herald. So congratulations to Benedict's for winning 4 different categories. I got to try their chili now. I had no idea that. And to Duke's winning 2, and then Van's Custard winning 1, as well as Aliano's. So quite the destination. We don't have to go far. To enjoy.
Thanks, guys. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's wonderful.
So were you gonna?
Trustee Coonsey. No report. Trustee Triber.
No report.
And Trustee Saviano. Okay. Village Administrator.
I guess I can just report on the other events. It's a very busy week. This week, in addition to Motor Mondays, we have our Thursdays on Thursday. Then we have Duke's Blues Fest. So don't forget, as a reminder, it rained 2 years ago we didn't have this. So let's all hope that it doesn't rain this year for him. And then last Wednesday, we did have our Wind Down Wednesday, and it was very well attended. We had a weather scare, but the weather turned out beautifully. We had at least 800 people there. It's probably one of our best bands ever. That's all I have.
And we'll go to our village attorney.
No report.
Thank you. Joe. We have
No report.
no.
Sorry. He's like saying.
And then Chief, or public comments on any non-agenda items? Is there anybody in the audience who would like to address the board on a non-agenda item? Once?
I love living here, thanks. You can only get better from here, you guys, and I'm rooting for all of you.
Well, you know, as long as the weather holds.
Yeah.
And let's see, next would be an executive session. We're gonna go into executive session. So if I could have a motion to adjourn into an executive session.
Are we going to adjourn from executive?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn to executive session, close the public meeting under the provisions of the Illinois Open Meetings Act, 5 ILCS 124/2, for C1, personnel and legal counsel. I don't believe we have anything else. Okay, and then we will be adjourning from executive session with no further business conducted in the session.
And I will second.
Great. Kevin?
Trustee Mahoney?
Yes.
Trustee Andreessen?
Yes.
Trustee Coonsey?
Yes.
Trustee Britton? Yep. Trustee Saviano?
Yes.
Trustee Schreiber?
Yes.
And President Long?
Yes. Okay, so why don't we adjourn then, and thank you all for
Bye,
coming. Keep back in 5 minutes.